Yo, this is a messed up story I'm about to tell you. Long time ago, me and my baby mama was on Section 8. and I was a promoter for like concerts at the time, and I had just got out of prison. I'm always just getting out of prison in all my stories. I was just getting out of prison. And I went out. I was enrolled into college in prison, the state's college. And so when I got out, I was automatically enrolled. So I was in college, taking business classes, and I was a concert promoter. And I was ironing my pants. Back in the day, you used to iron your clothes. So I'm ironing my pants, getting ready to go to Ghetto Boys concert. My mom's playing tricks on me. I mean, I was like setting up tables and like flyers, and I worked at the event. And me and her got into an argument. One of my friends, his name is Nino, he was over there, and me and her I had never, I can say mean stuff. Like I got all the best mean jokes, and we have been together for years. I had never roasted her ass before. So I'm ironing my pants, and she was like, Marcus, blah, 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 blah. And I just, I was just like, shut up, fat bitch. I ain't with you anyway. I hope she don't never watch this. I love you, baby mom. But and then I was like, "Shut up, fat." I was just saying all type of stuff, and my homeboy Nino, he just like laughing real hard. I was like, "I never liked you anyway. You ain't never been my type." And I just wasn't even looking at her while I was roasting her anyway. Hurt her feelings real bad because I had never jumped on her. So anyway, her car, I had a two-door Cadillac, and then it was her truck. She had like a Subaru, and then I had a Ford Taurus or something. Yeah, I had a Ford Taurus. Park, not yeah. Anyway, so her car was in the middle. So she ran into both cars, pulled up in the front yard. Was like, "I'm calling the police," and did a donut in the front yard, peeled off, and she called the police. Anyway, me and her met up at the concert that night. We kicked it. We rekindled everything, but she really had called the police. So the next morning, when I was getting up, getting ready to go to school, do, knock at the door. You know what I mean? They come, they like, you're Marcus Russell? Yeah. Turn around, you're under arrest. And I'm probation or whatever, mind you now. And I'm like, for what? For battery. She said that you battered her. I never touched her. Not even kinda. I didn't even look at her. You know what I mean? But I got blamed for it. And in Indianapolis, somebody had did a battery, and they got released from jail real quick, and they went and unalive they significant others. So then from then on they had like a 90-day hold for battery. So if you just get a battery, they keep you in jail for 3 months. So I wasn't in college no more after that. But yeah, I didn't even do nothing. And I had to take the blame. All I did was do what I was supposed to do and kind of crack some jokes. And that's what's happening with the Republican Party right now. Like they came to work, they presented a bipartisan bill that everybody had just agreed on, did what they were supposed to do, and then for some reason it's their fault that the government shut down. Like they didn't even do nothing with what they were supposed to do. And it's so sad. And it's like they're even like, what do we do? Speaker Mike Johnson, he came today after they had a session meeting, and the reporter was like, "Do you take responsibility for the shutdown?" He's like, "Do I what? You stupid busy. What did I do?" Him and Thine. And they basically just was like, "Man, these stupid Democrats." You know how Mike Johnson thought he a gangster like Rubio. Man, these stupid Democrats, man. We had a good bill on the table that they was already willing to do. You know what I'm saying? They acting like we can come and change some legislation detailed about cares that we can't do in a couple days. You would rather let the whole country just shut down. You dumb dummies. This is not how you. He and then Thon was like, yeah, yeah, what he said. Check it out. It really happened like that. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
Do you take any responsibility for what's happening? And what is the justification for not holding votes in your chamber this week and potentially yours this weekend when there are some bipartisan conversations happening in the Senate? Why not just stay here and work this out?
I'll give you my quick answer. I'll yield to the leader, but my quick answer is very simple. The House did its job. The House sent a bipartisan, very simple, very conventional 24-page continuous resolution to keep the lights on, and we sent it over, we passed it, and it's been rejected by the Senate. So the House will come back into session and do its work as soon as Chuck Schumer allows us to reopen the government. That's plain and simple. Leader?
Right. Well, and as I mentioned, all the things we aren't doing, right? So we're in a shutdown posture here because of Senate Democrats. There is united support, House Republicans, Senate Republicans, a few Senate Democrats, the President of the United States in support of keeping or opening the government back up. And right now it's being blocked by the Senate Democrats. And all it takes, as you point out, is a handful more. We get 4 or 5 more votes and we can actually pass this thing. And there are discussions going on with our colleagues on both sides of the aisle. But at some point they have to take yes for an answer.
Holding the country hostage, whoever party does that, holding the country hostage is crazy work. Like what? If you don't do it, if y'all don't do what we want, we just gonna leave the government shut down. Who does that, man? Oh my god! And I don't even work in any federal branch, but like I feel sorry for anybody who has to lose pay. You know what I mean? Like I took my kids go to private school. I got paid $20 for them to pick the trash up. It costs so much to, man. If my job, if they just like, well, the government's not paying us no more, so you can't go, it'll be right back to selling crack and carjacking. I got bills, baby. I'm just saying, I don't be carjacking it. You know what I mean? But hey, I got an expensive lifestyle. Yeah, for real, man. They better stop playing with these people money, man. And do these Democrats think that's gonna get them? It can't be for the people. I have never heard somebody say, "Yeah, leave the government shut down." Till they never. I've never heard nobody ever say that. I've been around Democrats my whole life, believe it or not. None of them ever said we need to just let the government shut down. Man, idiots. Idiots, man, and they making the whole country look stupid. Because do y'all know that? Y'all know that people overseas is watching us. They like, oh, America. They talking about it. America they shut down again. These stupid Americans. And then y'all know why the aliens ain't popped up. You know why the aliens? Because of dumb stuff like this. Look how stupid we doing. Look how stupid. That's why they ain't gonna never come get us. You damn dumbass Democrats messing it up for everybody. Grow the freak up. For Christ's sakes, man. Open the Schumer. Open the government. See, that's why Trumpito gonna beat that ass. Schumer, you think you gonna get away with that? You think you gonna get away? After this is over, it's up. You got that mortgage fraud, that falsified document case coming up. It's gonna for real. You better come with them lawyer fees, boy. You are blowing it, man. I'm not saying that he's a vengeful president and that he comes back and smites people for bullcrap like this, but boy. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Just tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.